let's solve few problems based on whatever we have learned. Okay, now in the first set of problems, you're going to look at few basic questions. All right. So look at the first one. A point in the YZ plane has general coordinates of dash. So anything in the YZ plane, X coordinate is going to become 0, correct? So for the first one, we can say that the answer is going to be 0, comma Y, comma Z. Very simple. Anything 0, comma Y, comma Z. Fair enough? Second one, what is the point of intersection of XY, YZ and XZ planes? So point of intersection of all the three planes. From where do we take the point of reference as? Origin, isn't it? So for the second one, we can say it is origin. Or you can also write 0, comma 0, comma 0. Generally, origin is the correct answer. See the third one. If two planes, XZ and XY intersect, what is the line of intersection? See, XZ and XY, correct? Which is the common line? Think about it. X-axis. Because XZ has X-axis and Z-axis. XY has X-axis and Y-axis. So both of them are going to intersect. So the answer is going to become X-axis. These are the answers for the first set of questions. Alright, now we'll look into the next set of problems. See the second part of the problem here. Find the octants of the following points. So you have to figure out of the 8 octants, which octant the point is going to belong. Okay. Now the first one. See 2, comma minus 3, comma 1. Now, like I always tell, start with the z-axis. Okay, now z-axis is positive. That means it's of the first 4, either 1, 2, 3, 4 quadrants. In the second part next, so that means here this is positive. Well and good. So this is the next what you do, take the x and y. Plus, minus. Correct? Now, in which quadrant the x-axis is positive and y-axis is negative. So x is positive, y is negative in the fourth quadrant, correct? So this is going to become plus, minus, plus. This is going to be the fourth octant. So we can say that the answer for this one is the fourth one. Okay, likewise, the second one is very simple, guys. It's the first octant. All are positive, correct? Now we have 3 more. Now I want you guys to pause, then solve whatever the answer you are going to get. Then after that, we'll discuss what is the answer. All right. I hope you're done. See, for the third one, you have all the 3 negative, correct? Now, all the 3 negative, if you look at the table from what we did in the previous video, negative, negative, negative is going to be the 7th quadrant. All right. Next, the fourth one, 5, 0, minus 1. You have to be very, very careful because when you have a 0, it's on the, of course, it's going to be in one of the planes, but is it there on the boundary or is it actually in that particular octant? You have to be very careful whenever you talk about this. Because when you have 5, 0, minus 1, y coordinate is 0. So you know it is in the xz plane. Correct? It is in the xz plane. Whereas it is neither on one of the quadrants because, sorry, octants. Now you know that z value is negative. So it has to be 5, 6, 7, 8 in any one of these. But the point is, since there is no y coordinate, it will be in the xz plane. Okay. So let's start with that one. This is the fourth one. So we know it is in the xz plane. Now generally what do? We take this as the x-axis, y, this as the y-axis, this as the z-axis, correct? This is how it is. That means, so now what do? So what we'll do, let's not take the y-axis because we know y is not there anymore. Now this is x, you go down, this is x, this is z dash, correct? So 5, 0 comma minus 1. So it's going to be here. That means it is going to be in the boundary, or you can say the border of the 5th and the 8th octant. So it's neither on 5th nor on the 8th octant, whereas it is in the boundary. So we can say it is on the axis. Not axis, I would say, more like a boundary. So on the boundary. Boundary of which two octants? Boundary of the 5th and boundary of the 8th octant. That is the answer for the 4th one. So the last one, 5th one. So this is plus, minus, and minus. So plus minus is the 4th quadrant, but in the negative. So this is going to be the 8th octant. This is going to be the 8th octant. So these are the answers for these 5 questions. Fair enough? So in the next video, we'll discuss about few more topics related to 3D geometry.